What's up, YouTube? SSJ back with another video, and I just wanted to let the weekend pass because last Friday, 5-hour live stream that premiered on the Marvel Studios YouTube channel, and they pretty much wasted a lot of our times with basically just showing chairs every 10 to 15 minutes of the 5-hour stream, slowly going to the next cast member down the list. And honestly, here are my thoughts. So one, the cast is bloated. My other thing is that it's cool that they brought the X-Men characters back, but most of these characters are old, like ridiculously old. Like, didn't Ian McKellen, Magneto, say that he wanted to retire this year and he's 85? And we're still bringing back Professor X, Patrick Stewart. Now I wonder if they're going to kill him off again, because we've killed off Professor X, specifically the Patrick Stewart Professor X, on screen a total of 3 times now. X-Men Days of Future Past, depending on the timeline. He dies, he gets killed off in Doctor Strange 2. The Multiverse of Madness. So I wonder if they're going to kill him off once more in this film. I see that they went ahead and casted Channing Tatum as Remy LeBeau, the Gambit, which he was alright in Deadpool and Wolverine, but he just looked awkward in the suit. He had the accent down, but it's not like I really wanted him to play Gambit again, so, you know, whatever. They're bringing back Mystique, the original Mystique. She was okay. If I'm not mistaken, in X-Men Last Stand, her character's mutation gene got reversed and then Magneto left her. So obviously there's going to be some multiverse hijinks involved to pull these characters from certain points in the timeline in which they can become usable. That makes sense. We still don't really know who the Avengers are. If I had to take a guess, I know that the leader is most likely going to be Sam Wilson's Captain America from Brave New World, because in that film, Thaddeus Ross tasked him with the job of trying to get the Avengers back together. And I don't know if that was also part of the reshoots, because if you go all the way back when the first trailers hit, he never asked Sam Wilson to start the Avengers. He wanted Sam Wilson to make Captain America a military position for the government to be used. And then they switched it later on when I actually watched the film, because that was after the reshoots. When you actually watch the film, that's not even in the movie itself. It's just, oh, I want you to start the Avengers, because I guess they wanted to backpedal and fast forward this whole Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars production that's happening. So based on this information that I have and other secrets, insider information, I can tell that this was a desperation attempt. This is definitely gonna be big mess filled with gobbledygook. The story, I don't believe, will be cohesive. I'm not really convinced that Robert Downey Jr. playing Dr. Doom, even though he's a good actor. We liked him as Iron Man, but he hasn't done nothing since Endgame, really. He was in that terrible Dr. Dolittle movie, which you can't do Dr. Dolittle without Eddie Murphy. And then the Russo brothers haven't really had any success after Endgame and leaving the MCU either. They had a few movies that here and there on Netflix that didn't really do much. People don't really talk about them. So shoot, if I were Marvel Studios, I'd be afraid right now. And I'm sure they already had that conversation with the Russo brothers saying, listen, if y'all mess this movie up, then we're gonna destroy your career. So what do you guys think? I mean, there are some exciting things in here, but at the same time, it looks a little bit more of the same. And despite me liking Deadpool and Wolverine, and then some folks liking Spider-Man No Way Home and things like that, I think that Marvel wants to try to play into that gimmick of, oh yeah, let's try to congest the cast and put all these different cast members that may likely not belong in this story, and let's try to get, like, basically dump out the action figures from the toy box and then try to see what fits in what place. So I can already tell that this movie's gonna be a mess. You'll probably have cool scenes here and there. You'll probably have like things that are Easter eggs to comics like they usually do, but it's gonna be a mess. And the last thing I also want to mention is that, are you guys really excited for the new Avengers lineup? Because Shang-Chi, Shuri, they didn't say it, but I'm sure Black and Chee's sister and Marvel's Katie will be part of that team too. Ironheart wasn't announced, but her show's coming out later this year in June or July. I'm sure she'll probably be in it in some way, shape, or form. Captain Marvel, I'm sure, will have to be in it some way, shape, or form. If not her, maybe even, what's that other woman's name from the Marvels that met up with Beast? We'll have to see. Yeah, this cast just does not interest me or excite me the way that the original cast from the previous movies did. I just think that this is gonna flop. So let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you in the next.
She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. 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 She don't wanna be saved.